the 25th annual Roth Regatta hosted its fair share of victory laps as well as shipwrecks. While lucky students advanced to the next round, others must deal with the agony of defeat.
And it was pretty thin for the structure. We got in the boat, instantly toppled over. We had way too much weight on it. Not as good as we did last year, but you know what? It was still fun building boats and staying up with my friends all night.
Just like Barlow's Top Gun themed boat, some makeshift crafts just couldn't hold its navigators. But it was smooth sailing for those steady structures. Just ask this winning trio.
We actually used a system called platoons underneath it of hollow boxes that we taped together and put underneath a really firm foundation just to give us a little extra buoyancy.
And in order to cut the water, we made a point at the tip of it.
Unlike most sports, rafting doesn't require a specific game plan. You just have to paddle as hard as you can. Just kidding. For Carrie Mahoney and Amy Pomeroy, it's all about teamwork.
I think we were able to be like, okay, switch sides, and we actually listen rather than boys who might not.
Girls communicate way better. We
Definitely.
rule.
Despite the shenanigans, Roth Regatta MC Robert Ranovics says this year's installment is the most successful to date.
Out of my 4 years I've been at this school, it was probably the biggest crowd I've seen yet. There were I think it was much more than 20. I want to say 30 to 40 boats. There was a significant amount of boats. There was a surprising number, and it was twice as much as last year.
Ranovics has seen it all over the years, so he has a bit of advice for future participants.
You got to be creative too with making a boat, because you only get duct tape and cardboard from what I understand. So you need to be creative, you need to think of what you're doing.
Whether it was sink or swim for these racers, this year's Roth Regatta crossed the finish line. But will it stay afloat in the future? For Stony Brook News, I'm John Oblon.